They feel like nobody can pick up pressure. They are a pressuring defense. He got the ball off. He has an internal clock tonight. He wants 2.5 seconds or less to get the ball out.
Gallman in motion. Watson fakes it to him, rolls out, tiptoes along the sideline. Louisville doesn't rush a bunch of guys, and a throw over the middle, almost intercepted. They had a later 61-yarder. He might have scored if he hadn't cramped up. So Andy Teasdall boots it high, doesn't give Alexander a chance, and they'll knock it dead just short of the goal line. Part of that ball did not break the plane. The front of that white line, doesn't matter where Tankersley's feet are. It's all about the football in college football, and they are satisfied the call was correct.
And there's the view from the progressive pylon cam. As you said, it's not the foot, it's the ball.
The ball is really close to the goal line, and Jackson will throw from the end zone and is batted down. 0 for 3 start for Jackson. They hand it off of the I formation, and busting loose is Jeremy Smith. He's the short yardage back, but make it to make it safer. Instead, they get out of jail. This time, Jackson keeps it, and he's dropped in the backfield and playing defensive end with that kind of quickness. On 2nd and 17, they hand it off to Smith inside. 2nd, 3rd and long already. It's going to be 3rd and longer. Another false start. On 3rd and long, Jackson dropped again. Just cannot escape as Ben. King to boot it away again. A better kick as McLeod backpedals all the way to the 22-yard line. And the Cardinals coverage team down there early. There's a flag.
In the return. Legal block in the back. Number 2 on the return team.
Keeper from Watson cuts it up after faking the pitch. And
it's other play action opportunities.
Watson from the pocket loops it downfield and over the head of a streaking
Alexander will to defend him.
On 3rd down, Watson, the keeper, cuts it back. And they feed Gallman right up the middle and just Gallman again bounces it, breaks a tackle, and has a 1st down across the 37. Watson, first completed pass for either guy tonight. It's a very short play. It's a Again, Gallman motions out, and Watson running all the way, but this time running into heavy traffic. Crowding the line, coming after Watson, gets good protection. The ball is deflected as it goes out. Williams tried to make the catch, and they're calling it a catch at the 45.
He gets his hand up there. Ball is thrown very, very low, and let's see what it hits after. Another Louis definitely hit the ground.
Williams tried to sell it. Say, I caught my foot.
The crowd wants another look at it. They're reacting.
The crowd still doesn't like the call, but it's too late. And Alexander driven back inside the 15. And
up front and mixing it up so far here early.
Jackson rolling out. And a low throw incomplete. Samuel motions into the backfield. Jackson fakes it, keeps it, and it just got it away. From the pocket, Jackson closed down, sacked again. Another 3 and out for Louisville. And King boots it away. McLeod retreating, and once again, Adam Choice, the sophomore from Thomasville, Georgia, is in the game as the ball is looped near sideline. And Williams, he feels they missed that pass interference, and Watson again picks his way up the middle and is just bent backward. Louisville brings the heat again. And Watson steps up, cannot get away. Wrestled down by James Hearns, just about the trigger men. Teasdall to get it away. It's a low boot. Alexander just steps back and lets it bounce. And it's going to roll dead inside the 20-yard line. 4 yards. This is Radcliffe. Able to spin back after a short game.
Clemson defense.
On 2nd and 6, Jackson finally completes a pass, and this is Staples who moves the sticks out to the 30. Much in danger here. Jackson on 1st down delivers right again. They take that cushion with Staples, and on 2nd and 5, they hand it off to Radcliffe. Boulware trying to wrestle him down. You see the determination from this. Out of the pistol. Jackson keeps it, gets around the edge as the Tigers lost contain that time, Kirk.
Yep.
Has threatened tonight. Radcliffe. He's a perfect. Cardinals are marching on 2nd and 5. They test the middle again. and push the pile. L.J. Scott is the back, but Jackson's going to throw on 3rd and down. Takes a shot downfield, and the catch is made inside the 5 by Cole Hicatini, the tight end.
And he sneaks behind them for an easy executed play for the quarterback. He's called for it now. He wants it right now. Bullware lucky to get back there and stop him.
The big 3rd down completion to Hicatini. Scott is in the backfield. Jackson trying to escape and fires a low ball. Scott. It's Smith. Nowhere to run. Bounces. Doesn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be
a play action opportunity to run or throw.
Instead, it's Smith again, and he dives for a touchdown. George to kick it away. Tavian Feaster is a true freshman who's got C.J. Spiller's old number. They unretired it for this talented guy. And he brings that across the Hicatini. So Deshaun still got to get going. He's 1 for 6 passing. He's run it pretty effectively.
Receiver's got to get some separation and break away from this coverage.
Again, with an empty backfield, you almost expect Watson to take off. Leggett motions over to the right. And a whistle. There was still time on the play clock, but it's a false start, Kirk. They bring 5. Watson gets it away. Leggett over the middle. A nice.
Because they're turned and running, it opens up a crease.
The game 24. Crank up the tempo. Williams breaks a tackle and scoots to the 40 of Louisville. And here comes a flag. They'll tack on 15 more for a hit for the penalty. Well, changes quickly.
Yeah, it sure does. Leggett, the tight end, had a great block, but
Watson thought about flipping it to McLeod. Now throws it short.
Anything to do with the pass rush and the coverage.
Handed off inside to Gallman, and he breaks the tackle. Wayne Gallman still barreling for a first down. Flipped across the middle and intercepted.
To catch up, get underneath it, and intercept it. If the ball is thrown out in front to Mike Williams, it's a touchdown. Ball's thrown behind, he tries to come back. Pitching him against Florida State, and this game he is legit.
Jackson cannot escape. The pass rush trapped the entire season coming in. Steps up. Nope. Cannot escape again. Well, he's still alive somehow, and now we'll just flip it away to the bench. Jackson, again, has to just take off and will not outrun a whole bunch of Tigers. There's a flag.
Holding. Defense. Number 15. 10-yard penalty. He added on to the run. 3rd down.
That's Radcliffe in motion. Jackson keeps it. Accelerates and shows that balance. He wanted to. He said, I almost had about 70 yards. Flips it short. Hicatini, who made the big play down.
Skill set and his size in the NFL.
That was Jackson. 2 tight end look on 3rd and 2. Jackson backpedals, flips it for a screen, and a diving catch is made for a first down again.
Go back the other way against the fast-flowing defense.
Oh, Jackson wasn't expecting the snap there. It's loose. A scramble for the football. Clemson's got it.
Now, not ready for the ball. The ball snapped. It looked like Radcliffe might get on top of it, but he did not, and Bullware's all over it.
Take it to Gallman, flip it near side to Artavis Scott, and Scott gets some nice blocking on the edge in a big game.
Attacking these receivers again on both sides.
Watson from the pocket, looks down the field to Deshaun Kane, and he collects it for a Clemson touchdown.
Now he goes downfield and makes the throw, and a good job by Kane, but they got the secondary out of position. Washington, Deshaun Kane's been waiting a long time to have an impact on a football game, and he just did in tying it up.
Two-back look, option, Jackson spins and twists forward a short hit and drop behind the line there.
Back. It's a misread.
3rd and 15. Jackson, flick of the wrist, fires it downfield, diving interception.
Johnson's just playing backyard football.
7th career interception for meanwhile Clemson at the 45. And another design run for Watson. He shows the strength, loses the ball, comes out, it's a turnover, and Louisville recovers at the 40. Chucky Williams came up with it.
Ball is out. Ball is
hand
down.
hit, but not the elbow. You're right. Radcliffe loses the ball again. It's a scrum. Clemson says they've got it.
They're slanting and angling right there. He smacked at the football. I think he also ended up coming up with it. Watch his hand come in from Watkins. Actually hits his own man. His own man, McNeil, trying to make a block on Watkins.
Inside the Louisville 40. Watson on the play action fake. Takes a shot downfield. Scott will draw a flag.
Yeah, that's a touchdown.
Handoff. Goldman bursting free. Touchdown. Clemson cashes in another takeaway.
He talked about in the middle of the line, 57. Watch his block. Helps Chip. Gets up to the linebacker. The safeties actually split. You kind of waited for them to get involved, but unable to do that. And Wayne Goldman finally, Chris, gets into the end zone for the Tigers lead.
Delay of game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Once again, Kirk, they're behind the chains. These self-inflicted wounds for Louisville. On 1st and 15, they hand it off and straight ahead. Some tough running to get.
They went to the outside.
Smith cuts it back, and on 3rd and 2, little play action. Jackson again loops it downfield, and a jump ball. Nice play to break it up by Tankersley.
The receiver, Staples, actually got a dead ball penalty. Watch Tankersley time this up and go up. You have to have confidence in your corners when you're going to put 10 guys at the line of scrimmage.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 2 from the offense, taking his helmet off on the field of play.
It's a high kick away, not particularly deep, and so yet another fair. Gallman hit behind the line, shakes free, still running. Adam Choice replaces him. McLeod, though, in motion, takes a little pop pass, makes a cut. Ray into Louisville secondary. Move this. Comes in motion again. This time it's Watson in the pocket. Shoots it downfield for Kane again, who makes a diving catch for a touchdown.
Guy that was sent home from the national championship game. Failed a drug test. Dabo didn't flinch, sent him home, didn't go through spring ball. Has been off to a slow start this year. Recipe, run the ball, quick look to the outside, get your eyes affected, and then get behind the coverage. They did it exactly the way you're used to seeing this offense when they're humming. And that's a nice job by Watson throwing the ball in front of him for the touchdown.
Load up 77 total yards in any first quarter this year. Samuel's going to try. And he is knocked down. And again, poor field position. That's been another feature of this first half. Jackson from the pocket delivers. Catch made by James Quick. L.J. Scott. Not much room in the mid. Venables wanted to make that point proven tonight. There he is scrambling. Flips it underneath, and the catch is made by.
Unbelievable.
Second leading tackler of the team coming in. Jackson over the middle. Again, a completion made. He's been the main weapon. From the pocket, Jackson fires. Deflected right off the hands of
Staples.
Tigers bring some pressure. Jackson picks it up, works down the field, and in
Like it's 3 and dropping 8. Nope, they're coming late.
Jackson takes off, sidesteps a man, shows that incredible elusiveness. And
About how elusive he is here. Watch this. I mean, that is incredible. Kevon Wallace thought he had him. He extends, but just based on our line.
get that chain pulled taut.
Yeah. Good for him for that effort.
Just by an inch, it is a first down. On first down, Jackson fires complete, quick, weaving into the secondary, knocked down at the.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 9 on the offense.
So they get back 15 yards of a 25-yard gain. Now they flip it out in the flat there, and Scott, part of the passing game. They'll use 3 different running backs as receivers.
Number 90 on the defense, 15 yards near the run, automatic.
Now they got Dex
over this.
They could have got Bullware.
Yeah, watch Bullware, and then right here the extension right there. Yeah, that is a no-brainer. This is a big drive, by the way, in this football game.
First down at the 14. Jackson keeps it and shows the set. He is hot.
For him to react like that, he's got to keep his cool. Got to keep his cool. Everybody's looking to him
That's
for the
what defense
answers.
wants to achieve by doing that, right?
Yeah. Two things. Right there, you can see Ben Buller's got him around the neck, grabbing him. Who knows if he's getting underneath his face mask.
Because he's claiming that he was grabbed in that pile.
And Tommy, here's a great look at Ben Buller has him. The whistle's blown. I mean, by the way, he is squeezing with all his might there, and that's why Lamar Jackson should have reacted the way he did.
Jackson still got the ball, and Buller's got him this time, and Russell
Wants to make plays for himself.
Final minute, 3rd and 5. Jackson escapes again, lofts it to the end zone, jump ball incomplete. Hikatini, and he just sneaks it through. And he'll have a chance. Feaster. Knocked down across the 25, and with 12 penalties in the first half. Watson on 1st down, and they're not going to play it too conservative. They're going to go to Scott. Seconds, 2 more timeouts. Watson back, no pressure, throws it down the middle of the field to Leggett, who just gets grabbed, and easy interference.
Clemson, who, as you said, had no other choice but to grab onto his arm to prevent him from making that big play.
Penalty moves into the 35 now with 19 seconds. Watson from the pocket delivers a low throw, catch made at the 16-yard line. Man rush look for Louisville, and they pressure Watson, who's flushed out, delivers complete inside the 5. On 1st and goal, Watson fires high, touchdown, Scott.
And for Scott, and the timing, not hesitating, getting that ball out before 11, D. Smith, the safety, could come over and dislodge the football. Perfectly executed, and be aggressive and have fun.
Now a little spooch kick along the ground there. Meanwhile, job number 1 against Jackson, stop him running. They have so far. And the quarterback will be knocked down again. A 4th sack for the Tigers. Meanwhile, Jackson, a little smile there. Got a big hole to dig out of. The BMW halftime report right after these messages. Less than 8 minutes for Clemson. And they'll try to add to the lead beginning here in the 3rd quarter. This is Feaster. And Feaster picks his way out across the 25.
They have attacked and then getting the ball back to their own offense.
And Gallman, who scored a touchdown in the first there with 123, but not much since then. On the slant, in and out of the hands of McLeod, and a diving attempt. It's a pick.
McLeod, the ball is thrown right into his hands, goes off his shoulder pad, and into the waiting arms of Chucky Williams, who's for Lamar Jackson.
See if Louisville can cash it in, and Jackson fires far side, a sure throw to Quick, and Quick spinning for about a 2. Chris Klanakis. On 2nd down, Jackson takes off and darts inside the 30. You get a glimpse of the accelerator. A field goal late in the 2nd quarter. Now Jackson delivers a dart, complete again, and a hard hit.
But it's going to have to start on the outside.
Radcliffe cuts it back, knocked down inside the 10. And Bonifant motions back in. They fake it to him, and tripped up is
an option who's in motion here.
Smith, absolutely stuffed. For the Clemson defense, if they could force a field goal attempt. Jackson over the middle, wide open, touchdown. And just in case the quarterback didn't see him, hey, Lamar, I'm wide open. But a miscue on the PAT. G.G. Robinson, here's the pick off McLeod's hands, and the diving pick by Chucky Williams to set up a 36-yard touchdown drive, a 3rd and goal. This it'll dart to a wide open Quick. So Clemson has the lead cut in after the turnover, still up by 12. Watkins, so a 12-point margin as kickoff is short. And Feaster has a chance. Spun around and across the 20. Would set up the interception.
16 drops coming into tonight.
That was the first one we've seen this evening. Gallman knocked down.
See if Deshaun Watson can re-energize this offense.
Straight keeper, and Watson on 3rd and 1. Some traffic and some confusion in the backfield. Back deep to receive Teasdall's punt. Lets it bounce and now fields it on the bounce and gets away. Look out, Alexander is dangerous. And they
watch his left shoulder. Boom, left arm. Live ball.
Very alert play by Alexander, who then made a nice return. So Louisville back to work, down by a dozen. Jackson fakes it to Radcliffe immediately, puts his eyes downfield, now tries to buy time, spinning around, and is finally knocked down. On 2nd and 13, Jackson over the middle, threw it behind.
Holding. Defense, number 15.
Early. The left arm, he actually turned.
Radcliffe's got it. And he's got some room. Radcliffe into Clemson territory. Physical run down to the... After the 18-yard gain. Pass. Again, looking for Samuel. And on play action. Jackson looking downfield. And that one intended for quick, incomplete. Again, he said it shouldn't be a problem to contain him.
Oh, he's playing well tonight.
On 3rd down, Jackson flips it complete. And again, it's Hickatini with a crucial catch and a gain down near the 20. His got 20 on 3rd and 10. Now Jackson again looks to his left, lofts it to the end zone, trying to run underneath it. Jackson keeps it and gets around the corner, dancing free inside the 10. Short gain for Radcliffe.
Here's the guy right here who they've been trying to throw to. So he's going to block.
Look. Jackson cut down at the 1. Look at him spying the quarterback here. It's Jackson all the way in a run, and they were ready for it. And Freaky, having had the PAT blocked, he was good in his earlier field goal attempt, and this one is knocked through. But again, flying back in this thing, 9 points so far in the quarter, and Clemson's offense is stalled. A turnover and a 3-and-out. Feaster.
That was everybody watched that one.
Washington, Oregon next week. Handoff inside, running right into a wall.
Right now, just quietly getting back in the game.
Watson rolling out, launches downfield, and it's over the head.
And come from the left. Let's see what they do.
Back off at ring 5. Watson trying to get away and does. 1st down, still running, and shows the elusiveness.
They pick it up. Watch this crease, and this is what Deshaun Watson does so well.
There's Gallman now, as Watson is now outrushed his...
How explosive he is, but Deshaun Watson is very effective, obviously, as a runner.
23 there, now flips it to Kane. Again, a straight run, evades traffic. Deshaun Watson spinning down near the 20. 1st down. Big to Gallman, and Watson delivers over the middle. And the catch made by Leggett, lost the ball. A turnover. Chucky Williams, who earlier made the pick in this quarter, has got the football. He's still running.
Clemson, but watch Alexander against the big man. I don't know if that ball ended up hitting the ground. Nonetheless, whether it's an interception or a fumble, it's Louisville ball. He runs for a few steps.
Yeah, it'll be a fumble recovery. For Clemson, 4 in the game now. Radcliffe takes the toss, makes a cut, and picks. Radcliffe again, cuts it back, short gain.
Turnovers here in the 2nd half.
Another handoff up the middle, a different kind of a...
Move the ball without the big playability.
Lead 7 on 3rd down, here comes the pressure again. Jackson flips it complete, and that's Smith. And the back rumbling deep into Clemson territory. Jackson straight back from the pocket. Good protection, delivers a strike down inside the 5th. Out of 2 minutes, they moved it 65 yards. Jackson keeps it, spins, still on his feet, diving down, 1st and goal.
Down here 4 times, only 2 touchdowns.
Jackson, keeper, and scores, standing up, and Louisville. It was close. Alexander has been a star tonight, knocks it out at the 6-yard line, and then Williams picks it up and returns it.
And Chucky Williams comes up with it, and just like that, 7 plays, 77 yards after the turnover. They get deep into Clemson territory. This is a great read A good field.
How many times has he scored standing up this year? I mean, too many to count.
A lot. But tonight, he hasn't had a lot of those opportunities.
Impact game. This is Artavis Scott. He's back at the return position from the 5. And the veteran receiver being knocked down near the 25. They feed Gallman. He cuts it back, and Gallman hauled down at the 35. It's McLeod in motion. He takes the little pitch there, breaks a tackle in the backfield, and battles hard. But in 100 days from the national championship game, two teams that feel they're on track for the playoff will battle to the final quarter at Death Valley. Back after this message and a word from your local ABC station. 2nd and 7, nothing doing.
He and Devontae Fields right next to each other.
Watson trying to escape the pressure, just dumps it into the ground. They're back inside his 30. Louisville's going to get the ball back down just 2. And a muff there. There's a scrum. Battling for it is Alexander. He's had a very different expression on Lamar Jackson's face in that timeout than what we saw earlier. Trying to escape the pocket here. Does get some room, does tiptoe, and then take
This defense, boy, they have shown a lot tonight.
Jackson flips it. Hicatini's been a huge weapon. They just have not been able to cover him, whether touchdown, field goal, touchdown here in the second half. Jackson wanted to look left, now fires across the middle, and that's a short gain by trying to get back in and inspire this defense. Jackson takes off, slips a tackle, slips into the secondary. A 100-yard rushing game. He got 94. Looking to throw on first down. A lot of time. Shoots it down the sideline. Jump ball. Karam knocked away.
Holding, number 10 on defense. 10-yard penalty.
Good coverage there.
Automatic first down.
But where he was looking, he was staring.
In the pistol. And that's Hicatini in motion, and now a false start. Quarterback, keeper, nowhere to run, and drop for a big loss. Penalty on our 6-yard loss makes it 2nd and 21. Jackson delivers a high ball, again caught by Smith. Terrific.
In Bullware quite a bit.
3rd and 12, crucial because the field goal game is shaky for the Cardinals. That's a catch made by Staples. It's not. This for the lead from 28. Take that, he says. Have all 3 been chip shots, and Louisville all the way back, a 19-zip run to take the lead.
From Louisville.
Creaky boots it deep, but not deep enough to prevent Scott from running it back. Little hurdle move. Artavis Scott makes a cut and is knocked down at the 3rd chapter in this quickly blossoming rivalry. Watson now suddenly trailing by a point in the 4th quarter. Hands it off to Gallman. Watson looking to throw. Thrown downfield, and it's intercepted.
In phase, but he does a great job of looking up and locating the football, and then has the ball skills to come down with it. Man, this guy gets better every single rep you watch this guy.
Covers tonight. 2 picks and a forced fumble. Now Jackson with the lead here. Thought about taking a deep shot, and now escapes, and look out. The sprinter in space. A little dead-legged move, and he's suddenly trying to add to a lead here. This is Radcliffe. Bouncing it hard inside. Wow. He's still going. Finally the whistle.
Louisville is
short in character after losing his cool in the first half. He's got it again. Tough
side on an option play.
He's trying to. No pitch. Gets the edge and scores standing up. 6-0 run. Don't go at Alexander the rest of the night if you're Deshaun Watson. No, leave him alone.
You challenge him. Like I said, he's going to find the ball, come up with the interception, great ball skills. And there's Lamar Jackson being Lamar Jackson, and the Cardinals are up 8.
Dabo Swinney trying to get his offense collected here. Still a 1-possession game. Once up 18, now down 8. Scott again has some room. Artavis Scott dances, cuts it back, and is in the clear. Artavis Scott just the kicker to beat. And the angles him out of bounds, but the huge return sets up Clemson at the 23. 77 yards.
So often when there's a bobble at the beginning of a return, defenders can get out of their lane. And I think that happened a little bit. It's set up perfectly off to the right. I thought he might stay to the right, but what vision and just instincts as a ball carrier. Remember, he played running back in high school. He's a guy who's just very, very gifted.
The veteran makes a big impact as a returner. He's had kind of a frustrating season so far as a receiver. And Watson keeps it, pitches it across the middle. Touchdown, Williams! Empty backfield. Watson for the end zone, batted up and intercepted. And so the two-point try fails, and low kick bounces around, and it's scooped up at the 15. And Alexander, the big play man tonight. First down blitz, they pick it up, and Jackson flips it low. And second down from the pocket, flips it short to Smith, who came out of the backfield. Here comes the heat. Jackson batted down, and he had Hicatini wide open in the set up the Tigers in good field position. King gets a high, deep, booming punt away. McLeod has to
still play, but we'll see if he can run the same.
All right, thanks, Sam. It was D'Angelo Brown, a 310-pounder who fell on the quarterback's knee. It looks like he's over.
The safety over top of him to protect him.
On 2nd and 4, they flip
right
it
at
short. They go right in that direction. Watson from the pocket goes right down that sideline, and just juggling attempt by Scott.
Standing around, not playing into football. Welcome to the game. We've been playing the game for 3 hours.
Oh, he's saying
just
close.
Missed it. Just missed it. Heck of an effort again by Scott, who almost comes up with his catch, but smart.
He's matched up on Kane on the top. Watson looks that direction. Now he escapes, flips it back low, and Gallman hammers forward inside. Watson steps up and now spins back in. Deshaun perhaps with some reduced mobility. Back in the pocket, flips it across the middle, caught. Kane continues a huge night and fights down. They're in Hugel's field goal range already.
12 men on the field for
Some confusion.
Louisville.
The flag comes in, a free play. Watson fires back, catches Leggett open. Leggett rumbling free down inside the 10, scores! Gallman motions out. Watson, pop pass, got it. Leggett.
Speed himself.
He had the tricky touchdown last year against Louisville. He lined up as a left tackle. They lost him. Watson hit him, and another huge play. And how about the Tigers roaring back here with a couple of touchdowns to reclaim a lead that's now 6. What does Lamar Jackson have? Jackson back, delivers near side, and he battled for the... Jackson again, spinning, escaping, slips and slides his way. Jackson from the pocket delivers a short pass. It's a first down. 6 of his 7 catches have been for first down. And Jackson in the flat. They lose track of Big Smith. And he rumbles into Tiger territory.
Him down.
2nd and 1. Option keeper still dancing in the clear. Jackson now shows the power.
Anywhere on this field.
And Jackson delivers a throw far side. They use the cushion. Quick makes the catch.
Man.
Jackson rips a quick throw and a catch again. A more big play. Smith just hammers and tests the middle, and Bulwer's there to stop it in and force overtime. Jackson rolls out of the pocket. And sprints out of bounds, an aggressive shove. Jackson spins, escapes, still alive, fires to the end zone, incomplete. Wow.
Watkins had him. Blitz comes from the right. Looks like he might be down. Watkins, I thought, had him. A third defender comes in. There's Boulware. And look how close he came to finding his tight end.
And they show blitz. Got to get to the 2-yard line to keep hope alive. Jackson flips it short. Quick. Works free. Fights. Spins out of bounds. Did not get there. Did not get there. Came up a yard short.
Quick's trying to get to that first down marker. Comes well short.
Rallying, making some huge plays on that eventually game-winning touchdown drive.
Well, we want to be 12-0, and you can't win 12 till you win 5.
You love it when your showdowns live up to the hype and more. This QB duel in Death Valley get out to a slow start. There were some mistakes on both sides, but both Jackson and Watson showing a ton of heart to fight through adversity. And Clemson survives to stay unbeaten 42-36. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Tonight's game was produced by Bill Bunnell, directed by Derek Mobley. On behalf of our entire talented, dedicated crew down here in Death Valley, for Chris, Kirk, Tom, and Samantha saying so long. Ford wrap-up show is coming up to Cassidy Hubbard.